Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a turtle house. And you might be wondering to yourself, TSMC, why would I want to live inside of a turtle house? Well, here's the secret. The turtle house isn't for you, it's for the turtles. Here we have Michelangelo and Donatello. Oh, Donatello's hiding here in the brush. So this is a nice little tropical turtle house that I made in the shape of a turtle because I love irony. So inside here we do have a nice little tropical area where the turtles can hide and you can actually lose them, surprisingly enough. I didn't expect for that to happen. We have a nice little pool area here as well. The turtles love this place, trust me. The only thing they're missing is pizza. And we even have turtle food. We only have a little bit of seagrass, but you know, that's because these guys are very, very hungry. You know, they've ate it all. And back here as well, this is optional. We do have a pool that is actually attached to the ocean so that they can, well, I guess it's kind of cruel, so that they can actually look out into the ocean and reminisce about the times that they could actually swim in it. That's actually kind of evil. Maybe I won't include that pool. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button. It really helps me out so much. You have no idea. Oh, and also, if you want to make more things like this, believe it or not, I do have an animal house tutorial playlist, which you can find in the card system in the description below. Like, you know, dog houses, cat houses, that sort of fun stuff. Check it out. It's got a load of cool stuff in there. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get this thing started. Okay, let's get started. So I would highly recommend that you build this thing on a beach. Not required, you can even build it on a small island. But I would highly suggest there being sand and some form of water, just so that it blends into the environment a bit better. We also need all of these materials that I have right here. We're starting off with the ones in my hotbar, but we need all of the ones in my inventory, and honestly, we'll probably even need more than this. Yeah, I know, it's, and honestly, I'm kind of forgetful as well. I might have forgotten some. Make sure that you have all of these. Pause the video if necessary. Once you do have them all, we can begin. And I would also suggest, if you are building on a beach, make sure to leave a sizable gap between the end of the beach and where you're going to begin the build. We're going to start with the front. So begin with a birch fence on the ground and place a birch fence to the right, with a fence gate to the right of that, and then two more fence going right. 1, 2. Place two fence going backwards. 1, 2. Then place a birchwood plank. Go left by 1. Leave a gap of 1. Then place 2 birch planks. 1, 2. Then place 2 fence to connect to the outer part of the house. On top of the left birch plank, the one that is connected to the fence, place a lime concrete. And to the right of that, a green concrete. Leave a gap and place a green concrete, followed by a lime. On top of the lime concretes, place another lime. Well, that is just unhelpful. Why has it always got to rain down on me? On top of the green concretes, place a lime terracotta. Then place lime concrete on top of that terracotta, and also the previous lime concretes, and connect together at the top. You can even connect the terracottas as well using lime. The empty space is where the entrance will be. Grab birchwood planks and extend the most left birchwood plank, and also the right, this one too. Extend them backwards by 2 using the planks, so 1, 2, and also 1 and 2. Place lime concrete on top of the planks. On top of the back lime concrete, place white concrete. And moving forwards, place a black. And do this on both sides. Place the white with the black in front. Place lime concrete on top of the white and black. And then place lime concrete connecting them together at the top, like so. Grab green concrete and take the back most leftist of birchwood planks, this one, and place a green concrete, like that. Then place 2 backwards left diagonals coming from the green, so like 1 and 2. And move backwards by 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then do 3 back left diagonals. 1, 2, and 3, like that. Then place a birchwood plank coming inwards, with an additional one on top. Then, and this is kind of tricky to do, we want to place a birchwood slab diagonally coming up and across, like this. Place birchwood planks coming up from the ground next to it to meet the birchwood slab. Then, using green concrete, place a green concrete coming left of the birchwood plank that hit the ground, and then coming out to the side this way, place 3 diagonals. So with the green concrete coming forwards and diagonally outwards. 1, 2, and we only need 3. Then go left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then place 2 inward diagonals coming towards the front to connect to the head. Like that. Wonderful. Now, grab your lime terracotta. We want to place a row of lime terracotta that sits above and inwards in relation to the green concrete. So you guys will be able to see what I'm on about. Like this. Quite easy to do. And the opposite side as well, just like one row upwards and inwards, pretty much all you need to know. There's nothing too fancy you really have to do otherwise, just like that. Cool. Do the same thing again. So this time we want to do the same thing again, and we're just gradually building up a shell, pretty much, is what we're doing. And we want them to come all the way across the back like that, just above the entrance. And I'll show you guys the end result of this in a second. Do I have to connect it together at the front? I don't know whether I should or whether I shouldn't. I'll leave it like that. So we want to have something which should look like that, right? Which looks pretty decent. We now want to grab the glass. So more specifically, lime glass, green glass. Okay. So this is where things get interesting. So behind the head, above the empty space, we want to place ourselves, and I do want to make sure that I get this right, because I think it could actually look, it actually looks good the way that I had it originally. So behind the middle of the head, place a green glass, the dark one, and then extend it backwards. And place lime next to it, so lime here, lime there. Lime here, lime there. And we want to place, to the left of the limes, the end limes, we want to place green, so like this. Now, in front of this, we want to place, in front of the green, we want to place a lime. In front of the lime, we place a green. Lime, green, lime. You guys get the idea. Now, starting from the other side, we want to do the same thing, so I am so lucky with the weather. Well, you know what, that teaches me for not turning the weather off before I start the recording. Well done me. So, we want to, starting from the back, we want to place an upward inward diagonal, green glass, coming inwards from the back middle. Then another green coming inwards. Lime next to all of that green. And then a green next to the outward end lime glass, like this. And then we want to do the same pattern, right? So we want to do like a lime in front of the green, green in front of the lime, so on and so forth, like that. One more time now, so green in front of the lime, and lime in front of the green. And the pattern that we'll end up with actually looks quite nice. It's from the top, it looks like that, which looks pretty cool to me. Maybe just me. Grab some lime concrete. So we have to give our poor beached turtle arms, because otherwise how is he going to escape? So we want to take the front left-hand corner of the shell where we have like these diagonal blocks, and we want to place lime green all the way in between them to form a solid shape. And you want to take the corner block itself and extend it forwards and to the left, and that is a little flipper. Let's do the same on the other side. So on the other side, we want to like form a corner using the green. Take the middle block, extend it towards us, and to the right. So we just want to have something which should look like that. It's a little goofy flipper. I kind of like it. It really adds a little something to the house, if I do say so myself. On the back, we want a similar deal. So on the back, we have a few more different blocks to choose from. We're going to turn the backs into like corners, if that makes sense. So we want to like take these blocks here, and we want to form a solid corner. And then what we want to do, and all we want to do really, is we want to take this block here, and we want to extend it backwards, so like that. So the corner block, extend it back. And you want to do the same on the opposite side, so like corner. And then there's actually no sand here, so I'll actually move the block downwards. And we could make it equivalent on the opposite side if we wanted to. So like if for some reason you can't place it all on flat land, don't worry about it. I'm not picky. So you can just extend it backwards and down. Just place it wherever you can pretty much. And whilst we are at the back of the turtle, at the turtle's backside, yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Well, we want to grab the glass, and we want to grab like some sort of fence, like birch fence will work well here. A bit of water if necessary, maybe a bit of coral, something like that. Maybe even a little bit of sand. And out of the back of the turtle, it's completely up to you because the turtles already have an area in which they can mess around in. I'm going to level out all of this sand so that this dips down a bit, like that. And I'm going to build a pen for the turtles. So like I'm gonna build like I don't know, maybe I'll make it like 5 by 5. So maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm gonna extend it to the right by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just to show you what I'm on about. And then I'm going to connect it back to the land, like that, right? And I want to extend the glass down, like this, right? And I'm going to extend the glass down as far as it'll actually go. So, you know, as far as the glass will go. Doesn't really matter how far down, as long as it's not insane, because, you know, we don't want to be at this forever. But I'm going to connect the glass down so that the turtles can frolic about in the water, the natural water, not the man-made water that we're going to be doing. Is that salmon? I really do love this update. It's so good. And I'm going to connect it. I'm getting distracted by the fish. And I'm going to connect it upwards. So essentially what we're making is a nice little turtle tank, which I like the sound of. And I'm going to place birch fence all the way around it, like this. Like this, just going to place birch fence all the way around it. And then that way, the turtles have a nice natural area to actually get acclimated in. Whatever, they have a nice little play area back here, and it's kind of cool because it's all steepled. I'm going to add a little bit of like coral and stuff because coral looks cool. And maybe even a little bit of seagrass too, because that's what they eat. Just keep it nice and homey, like that. And I don't know whether to add a stair in here. I don't know whether I'm being paranoid. I'm sure they can get down, right? I'm sure that they'll be able to get down. But I'll tell you what I'll do. Just because I'm a nice guy, I'm going to put in a stair just so that they can very easily. I don't want their little turtle knees getting all hurt going up and down rough terrain. So a little bit of stair. And I can't play seagrass on mine, which is a shame. Nor coral because yeah, because it doesn't work. But am I just lucky or what? The next time I record on PC, remind me to turn off the weather, please. Honestly, that's insane. So now we have quite a lot of the house, right? Let's add a little bit more to it. So out front of the house, I think it'd be nice to have an area with a little bit of grass. So like as you walk in, I feel as though a little bit of grass might be kind of necessary just to. That's probably too much grass. Oh well, it doesn't matter. A little bit of grass might be necessary just as you walk in, just to make it look a little bit friendly and break it up from the sand. I'm also going to add an oak door right here, just in case the turtles escape outwards and you leave the gate open. You have two precautions here. I'm also going to bone meal out here later as well. So inside of here is where things get kind of interesting. So inside here, on the left-hand side of me, I'm going to dig out quite a lot of sand on the left, and I'm going to place some nice grass. And I'm just going to make the area big enough so that I'm happy with it, something like this. And I'm just going to dig out sand, grass inside, lovely. I want the turtles to have a nice varied environment. I like the turtles, believe it or not, quite a fan of them, and I want them to have a nice, happy existence inside here. And what else do we want? We want a little bit of jungle leaves, a little bit of jungle logs, some cocoa beans, and I'm going to make a little tree. So, you know, a few jungle logs, moving up, like that. Maybe extend one out. I'm going to place some cocoa beans on it, because I like how they look. And some jungle leaves around here. Is it me, or is it getting dark in here? Can't just be me. Anyway, we've got a little bit of jungle leaves inside here, and that looks pretty good if I do say so myself. We're also going to like bone meal it too, because we shouldn't have to bone meal anywhere else, just so that they've got some grass to hide in, because they're, you know, they're a little bit timid. I'm going to grab some spruce fence and torches, and I'm going to place like in the corner here just a fence with a torch on top. And I'll also do the same on the opposite side, whilst I actually have this stuff out, probably like in this position here, like a torch on top. And I also want to dig out the right-hand side a bit, okay? So the right-hand side a bit is what I would call a lagoon, which is a fancy word for a kind of like a water pool, pretty much, a lagoon. And yeah, that was pretty deep enough, and we're just going to chuck some water in it and probably build it up. Do we want to build it up as high as it'll go, or do we want to flow a little bit? Nah, that looks fine. And just to make it look a little bit more lagoony, not sure that's a word, but whatever, I'm just going to place... Well, I did actually want to place like cobblestone where that torch is, but you know, whatever. And I'm just going to add a little bit of rocks and stuff, you know, just to make it look a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more natural, if that makes sense. I also want to add a little bit of coral, and just to make it look nice. I know that the turtles like coral probably, and a little bit of seagrass too, because that's what they eat pretty much. Yeah, that looks fine to me. And if you want to add something on the surface, if you want to add like a big block of coral, which I like a lot, I like this block. It's kind of a pain to plant, to be honest. Like, unless you like plant it at the back like that, then it's kind of annoying to place, because it has to be touching the water, otherwise you get this. Ugly, very nice. Ugly, very nice. You guys get the idea. It has to touch water, unfortunately. And you know what? That's actually a pretty decent interior for the turtles. You know, they've got quite a lot of stuff going on inside here, and they've got something coming out the back if they want to move in and out. And yeah, I mean, is there anything else? I kind of like sugarcane as decoration, although it has nothing to do with turtles. Absolutely nothing to do with the turtles at all. But you know, add a little bit of sugarcane if you want. Don't really want to cover that up. Maybe a little bit of sugarcane if you so choose. And the only thing that we are missing is of course the turtles now. And I didn't bone meal the outside, did I? What am I doing? Yeah, I didn't bone meal the outside. Any flowers anywhere would be lovely. You know what? I love flowers in Minecraft. That's awful. How about we go for the poppy? And I do like seeing poppies and stuff and flowers all about the place. So I'm just going to add a couple inside here. Obviously, you might want to vary it a bit, but yeah, that's kind of what I like. And then all we have to do is add the turtles themselves. And the best way to get turtles, the easiest way I should say, not the best, but definitely the easiest. Spawn a couple. I'm gonna have 4 because I like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love them. So obviously, I'm just gonna close that up. So now we obviously have Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, and of course, oh my god, I'm blanking. Hang on. Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael. Thank you. All we need in here is a big giant rat. Unfortunately, we don't have that. I think it's raining again, but you know what? We're nice and cozy in here. And that's the turtle exhibit. I'm hoping that you guys have enjoyed this. And that is pretty much all she wrote for the turtle house. It's a really fun build. I like making animal houses. I've made quite a lot of them now. And yeah, this is just a great one to add to the collection. Turtles are one of my favourite animals, mobs in Minecraft, and I thought it was nice to make a little turtle-based house for them. It actually works out really, really well. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you have enjoyed this tutorial, please do remember to hit that like button. It helps me out so much. You've got no idea. Best thing you can do for the channel is to hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you would like to see more stuff like this. Please do consider subscribing and click the little bell next to the subscription button to ensure that you get all my stuff sent directly to your sub box. Incredibly important. And if you do want to make any more things by me, please do check out the card system and the description below. Like I said, I do have the Animal House build playlist, which has all sorts of animal houses in it. You'll have to check it out for yourself. Card system description below, and yeah, I'd highly recommend that. If you like this, you'll definitely like that, and then you might like some of my other stuff. And that is absolutely everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye! Oh, that turtle is so cruel. He's actually literally like just showing off in front of all the other turtles. He's like, I'm free. I'm free. Goodbye! And this video's subscriber shout out goes to... I still don't have that sound effect. I hope that I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm very sorry if I don't. I'm just a stupid person from Britain, so I do apologise if I get your name wrong. Maya Villanueva. I hope that I've got that right. I hope that I hope it's at least Maya and not Mia. I'm gonna go with Maya. Maya Villanueva. Thank you so much for being a great subscriber. I see you commenting on the videos. Usually, you're there really, really fast. I always notice your avatar because you have the little dog filter on it. I just appreciate you very, very much. Every single comment that I've seen from you, it's always nice. It's always great to read them. I really do appreciate you being a subscriber and being so positive in the comments. I honestly do. Thank you so much for commenting and supporting the channel. I really do appreciate you, and I appreciate every single person like you. I do notice that you do have a few videos on your channel, so if you would like people to actually come to your channel, I'm going to leave a link down in the description of this video if people do want to check you out. I don't know if you plan on making any new videos or whatever, but I will leave a link to your channel in the description below. Thank you so much, and thank you to every single person just like you that does comment, like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and that is just a positive force in the comments. I do notice you guys, and eventually over time, you'll probably be featured at the end of this video if you do keep it up. So once again, thank you so much, Maya. I hope that it's not Mia. And maybe it'll be you next time out there. Who knows?